Hey everybody, I just wanted to do a quick video demonstrating this new program that I built. So I currently subscribe to, well, I just canceled it, a service called LingQ, which allows you to upload stories. They also have some already ready-made. And it keeps track of your words that you know and the language that you're learning. And as I will demonstrate here, I've basically written my own free version of this. And I'm interested to see if anybody wants to try this out. This does take a little bit of tech knowledge, but if you're into using AI like I am, it can do a lot of it for you. This doesn't have all of the whistles and bells that LingQ does, but I added a few. So basically, what this does is it allows you to upload stories that are in a JSON format. If you don't know what that means, that's fine. But you can literally just ask your AI to generate a story in JSON format. Um, or you could take text and ask it to do it in it. But let me demonstrate it and I'll come back to that. So basically, you open up a file. So I could click on open here. And it's going to ask me. So, for example, I think that this is, I think I want to go over here. So, this just picks up files from your hard drive. And like this. Here we are. Okay. So, I've got this little story that my AI generated. It's about a bunch of kitchen appliances going on an adventure together. I'm going to click open, and you can see here that it's loaded this story, and you see that these words are highlighted. Now what you want to do is load the file of your known words. I'm not actually sure what it's doing here. It has some memory or something. I'm not quite sure why it's already highlighting things, but if I go in here and pick my file of known words, and again, I need to go down here. And again, this is in a JSON format. This has the word. You want to say save changes because it will automatically save them. So it has the word, it has the translation into English, and then it also has the level that you've set the word at. So if I click on count levels here, it will show you I've got 3,586 words that I have said are seen. I've seen them before, but I may not be that familiar with them. I then have familiar as the next level up, and then known is white. I got 4,000 words that I know. So you can see here, like in una cocina, these are words that I know. I've told it that I know it, so these are all set. Here you see luminosa, and I have this as I've seen this before. If you haven't seen it before, if I click on a word, I could set it to new and see now it says blue. So if this word is not in your database at all, it will highlight it in blue. And then you can come in here and say, I've seen it. I can click translate, and it gives me this translation, which I'm actually not sure if that's correct. You can update this. I think this is a bad example because I think this really means illuminated. I can always fix that or bright. You could change these. It saves whatever you put in there, um, so forth and so on. You could see here that I have this word tranquillo, kilo, as green, which means it's familiar. And again, I could click on this. I didn't hit translate on this one. Yeah, quiet or peaceful, kind of a thing. The translation function probably needs some enhancement, but we have this here. So you could go through this story that you upload, and as you're reading, you can go, oh, I'm not sure what a tetera is. So you can click on that, hit translate, and it says teapot, which is correct. And then now I could say, yeah, I'm pretty familiar with that word, so I'm going to mark it familiar, and it makes it green. So you can work your way through. So when you initially load a story, you're probably going to have lots of blue. In this example, I don't have a lot of blue, but you probably would. So this is all stored. It's all saved. You see here it says auto save to the same file, so it's saving all those words. And if I hit count level, you'll see that my green went up to 5 because I marked that tetera as a green word. Then what I like to do is I like to advance my words up to green, and then I like to go through them and see if I really know them or not. And if I do, then I'll make them white, that I know them. So I added a flashcard feature here. So if you click on flashcards, it's going to give me all 5 of those green words that are in my database as to go through them. And I could say, I've got it, let's make it known. I want to demote it, or say, keep it the same. So I've got this word bromeo, which means he joked. And I think I'm going to stay, let's just keep that familiar. Distincto means distinct. So I'm like, I got that one. I'm going to make it known. So I'm going to click on that. And then here's that tetera that I just marked. And so you could click reveal teapot, and I'll just keep it as no, but I could demote it or whatever I want to do with it here. And tranquilo, kilo means quiet. I'll keep it the same as well. And then now if I click count levels again, you can see that drop down to 4 because I said that I knew, I forgot which word I said that I knew. But you'll see that it's also made white down here as well. And then now this file in my known words is there in that file. It's writing to my hard drive, so it's there for the next story you upload or whatever. If I click clear story here, you can see the story's gone. And I can click open text. And I can pick another one. So here is just this test story that I made, had it make up for me. And you can see now we're seeing some blue ones in here. So this is showing me this little story that my AI wrote. There's that bromeo that was in green. So I could see here piedrita, which is a little rock. I know that one, but it's not in my dictionary. So if I click on that and hit translate, pebble or little rock, and then I could say, I know that one. And that'll save that. It's now white, and it's in there. Rara is like rare or strange or odd. So I could click translate. Yeah, rare. I could also add like odd. And I think that one I'll just mark familiar. Okay. So forth and so on. So you can see here this whole story as it is. And if I go back and count levels, then it's going to update these counts here for me as well, which is kind of nice too, because you're getting an idea of how many words in your target language. Now, I've only done this for Spanish, but this could be extended to work with any language. We could do that. So yeah, this is basically the program. It's like a light version of that LeanQ, but this is free. I did try another free one. It's called Lute, Lute, but it was pretty involved to get it installed, and I wasn't so happy with it, so that's why I kind of went down this route. So yeah, if you're interested in trying this out, I could give you the base files and you could give it a whirl and give me feedback. I'm sure there's more enhancements we can make with this as time goes on. Thanks. Bye.